There we go. So today we are gathered here to have a meditation. I'm not going through the last session because that's what we are going to do tomorrow. You have I'm just going to do a little. You left the green box in the pretty much evening, and now you are arriving to the Absalom station in the night. So you are just thinking about spending the night at the ship, and you two are doing the double meditation. So yeah, you are in a room by yourselves, and yeah, let's do this.
I set up the room for our meditation as
Yeah,
you agreed upon.
Yes, you have your candles and
yeah,
stuff
to help with the focus.
So where would you like to start with your meditation?
I ask Sora.
Okay. Preferably about the trying more to concentrate on the guy that we keep seeing but don't know who the hell he is. You know, white. I think he's white guy, red eyes, kind of humanoid, looks human. We haven't really seen anything else to him.
Yeah,
very...
the
well, we know he's a male,
black armored
so
guy.
Yeah, we know he's male, so let's go with him. He's been around quite a bit, so.
Okay. Yeah. So I then sit forward in front of Sora and I close my eyes to meditate. I don't know how does it work dual meditation? Do we need to touch each other?
Yeah, you are touching. You have the hands
to connect.
And, yeah, you circulate the mana between yourselves.
Okay. So we actually need to touch.
Yeah. So you are.
Did you wash your hands, Sona?
I even used the amazing hand cream as well. My hand smells. My hand smells amazing.
Okay, good.
Virus times.
We're not giving me anything.
Pandemic times. Yeah. These face viruses, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you start to meditate and trying to see the guy in the dark armor, and you just had to start that. Well, what you see in the beginning is just a ship. It's clearly a spaceship for just one person ship, basically. It's a speed ship or like fighter ship, and you slowly move inside the ship and see the guy like having all sorts of stuff there. He has like heads of whatever he's hunted, and then there is some mechanical stuff that you are not sure what it is. Clearly he's gathering stuff from creatures and from space stations he has visited, and some are like there are some drawings of something that he might be building, or he's part of a scavenging crew for parts, maybe.
Can I focus on this drawing?
Try a perception check.
Okay. And that's a D20.
Yeah.
Roll
plus your perception.
I have a roll of 13 plus my perception being 10, so 23.
Okay. So you can see that in the in the blueprint, you can see that the measurements are like huge. Like it's not something he would be building inside a ship. It's more like something of station size stuff.
Space dock size.
Yeah.
Okay.
So clearly he's those things that he's
Big
gathering
plans.
are for something big and not just something that he's going to build himself.
Are we familiar with the layout?
No, you can see it's kind of a not a ring, but something that you could go through. Basically, it's not like a slab of
Almost
anything
like
or
a
a ship.
portal.
Yeah, or not.
Almost
It's
like
not
building
like
a
a
space
full.
portal.
Yeah, it's not like a full ring. It's not a hole, but clearly it's. You think it's for some kind of travel.
Symmetric then. Some symmetric
Yeah,
design.
you can imagine that it is for some kind of travel or along those lines.
Considering that we see the actual ring and the details or anything, is there any linkage to the gnome that we met in that base? Any similarities at all?
No, not that you can discern at the moment.
Okay.
When you're doing this, you can see the dark armored, white-haired fellow going around. He has a little on the skin is on the dark side, but not like black. It's more like grayish ash kind of color.
Is it translucent?
No.
Is it
Am I
like
able-
almost invis?
No,
Am I able to figure out? Sorry.
Yeah, go on.
No, you were answering Sora.
No,
Yeah,
you already answered.
yeah.
It's not invisible. It's just grey, opaque skin.
Yeah,
Opaque
yeah.
skin.
Not opaque. It's
I
like
was
grayish
trying
ash
to.
skin.
I was going to try and
Opaque.
use. I have culture, life science, and by perception, all of these combined, trying to identify something.
Yeah, you can try life science.
To identify species,
Yeah.
which planet is origin from, culture-wise, anything that I
you
can recognize.
Yeah, you can try the life science first.
I need to open my character.
That was not a good life science roll.
No.
4 plus 6, so 10 only.
Yeah, like you since you're an half elf, you know you have a little bit pointy ears, and you can see that he has a pointy ear, so he has some elvish blood in him. But that's all you can discern about it.
Okay.
Gina, were you going to ask something?
I have physical science. That's not really much.
No, that's not really fun.
Yeah, I have culture.
Yeah, you can try
But
to see if you can like discern the ship where it's coming from.
Okay, class brain. Okay.
Even though it's original design, there could be parts of that design that are reminiscent of some culture, right? Technology-wise and so on.
Plus 6. Got 15.
Okay, so you can see it's the ship itself. It's pretty ordinary. It's something you could find in basically anywhere on the back roads. It's nothing special. It's just a normal fighter ship, basically, that you could see the back roads army using even.
Can I do a sense motive to this person, even though I'm just like?
You can try.
Or does okay. I got total 18.
Okay, so you try to sense the motive of him, what he's doing while he's walking around the ship. And while you're trying to do this, suddenly you feel the elvish well, that's what you can guess, that he has elven blood. So the elvish humanoid creature just turns around towards you as if he would see you, and suddenly it blacks you away from the ship.
Oh, I wanted to ask one more thing. Shit. Okay.
So for some reason it seems like he felt that you tried to
focus on him.
Focus on him specifically, so he managed to block you out.
Are we still able to see the ship and what he's doing?
No.
Or not the ship, totally.
You're like, you can see it like from the outside, but you cannot go to the inside anymore.
So this means that this guy has also some psychic powers.
Yeah.
We're not psychic.
I mean,
we're mages. He has
mage,
some type of
He has similar capacity to us. Let's say it like that. He also has and more advanced mind, because there's two of us, one of him, and even
for him to block us up, he's well above us.
Yeah.
In the grand scheme of things, but he didn't notice us instantly. That's something.
Yeah, it's
only when I try
when
to
you
sense the motive.
Yeah, and you tried to sense straight from him something. That's when he noticed you.
Damn it. Okay, lesson learned.
Yeah, I wanted to ask one thing before that as well. Yeah, should have.
Oh, you can ask.
Still ask.
If it was something that you could have seen before.
Okay. Was there anything that would have a significance of personality, like something personal to him, like an object or something? Because finding out what that is.
Well, you could have just seen like hunting gear basically, and scavenged things. Not there wasn't anything that was like you could say
that was apart from what you would ordinarily see.
Yeah.
From the heads that we observed, though, is any pattern to them that I could have recognized? Like races, or being all males, or being all females.
You didn't concentrate on that when they were still seeable, so I'm not going to answer that question.
Okay, I thought we could revisit our memories, like a dream of what we actually saw.
Yeah, but he's now blocking you out, so...
Yeah, so I'm not going there anymore, but from the things that we looked at,
you weren't focusing on them, you were focusing on different
that's
things,
how it works. Okay.
You want to remember something you didn't focus on.
Okay, roger that. Okay, so it's... Okay.
So he's a collector and he's trying to build something.
Yeah. That's what
and he needs parts of everything.
Yeah.
And it seems like we seem to be colliding paths a lot more frequently than we should. So there's something that's joining, like, the probability of us colliding paths in the grand scheme of the universe, one is unlikely, twice is highly unlikely, and it's bound to happen again. The laws of,
Yeah.
Can I dream of the future or not yet?
You can try to see.
I would like to dream of when would be, or in which situation or room or whatever, that I can recognize the location in which I'm going to see him again the next time that I'm going to cross paths with this character, if crossing paths again.
That seems really advanced.
No, because it's near future.
Yeah, that sounds very advanced for what we are right now.
I just wanted to dream if I'm coming across with him again and where.
Yeah, you try to throw a mysticism check. Let's see.
Okay.
If we can make it more valuable, let me see if I can.
I have 9 mysticism, and I need to roll 20 die.
Look into his future, where he may.
No. Looking at not his future. My own future.
Yeah, that's what I said. Your future.
Yeah.
When I say
my own. Hak'ur's future. Hak'ur is trying to find his own future in which he crosses path again, and then he wants to analyze that situation so that before it happens, he can recognize the location at the very least.
Yeah, but
so that he's ready for it.
the laws of knowing something is going to happen can effectively change.
Yeah, it can change still.
Yeah.
You can try to
Yeah.
pull off.
It's
It
just
seems a
okay.
bit weird, but yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead. You can try.
I got 15 total.
Yeah, well, you can see a planet. You can't really see what kind of planet it is. All that you can say for sure, it's pretty close to the sun, the planet. So most likely you're going to see him in a planet that is closer to the sun, more likely than
That's like
on the
most planets.
No, there is only like 3 planets that are close to
Yeah,
the sun.
that's most
it's
planets.
not just. But here's the point, Sora, is not that I know which planet he is, but is in when I find myself in such a planet, the fact that I know it's a planet, not a station or something like
But
this.
that's my point, is knowing that he's going to be there could end up changing. It's like the butterfly effect.
Well, you wouldn't know that I've dreamt of it.
He
but
knows we're there now.
No, because I'm not interacting with him. I'm interacting with my own dreams and future.
Yeah, but he knows we're looking for him now.
So
yeah,
is there
that much
something
true.
else you would like to try?
But my dream was after I already interacted with him, so it should already account for that.
Okay, so a planet from the sun. Let me just go over this again so we know. He took something from the chair. He took a scale of the monster we killed. Those are
And
the
we're
two
going
times
to
we've
most
seen
likely cross with him again when we are in the surface.
nearer to the sun.
Yeah, when we are visiting a planet that is very close to a star, then we need to know that we need to be on our tiptoes.
It could be. It's not even in that world. You didn't see You didn't see Absalom or Idari in there.
Yeah.
So
then, considering that's a thing, we should also want to look at the base where we found V. Maybe this could help insight us as to why we were there.
Yeah.
What happened, and
it's okay.
We were in a completely different dimension, kind of thing. So maybe that will give us some more, because this guy's building something that seems like it's going to a different dimension. If we've already gone to a different dimension, this might give us a little more information.
Maybe he wants to be able to travel between, indeed, not just space, but dimensions.
Considering we've done it, it seems like our paths are intertwined, because, like I said, the law of probability is twice is it's going to happen a third.
I don't even know if the space-time continuum is going to be the same. Like,
I'm a witch walker, so I kind of walk time.
Okay.
Exactly. So my point could be that the people we come across with, and the new guy that was added to our to our group, he could
be older than us. Yeah, he could be older.
Or not even born, in a way, if you understand me.
Yeah, or he could be from the past. Do you know what I mean?
The session could even not exist in present time.
Yeah. Or it could just be a different reality where something wasn't made. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
exactly.
we'll look at that base.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And so you want to look at the
analyze that.
Yeah, because we were pushed away last time and we just saw Mr. Gnome. So like, can we go even further than the gnome? Maybe.
Knowing
can we go further?
Yeah.
Well,
go ahead.
So you're going to concentrate on the unknown station where the Thomas was, and you met Y. We also there, just waking up from being created. So you concentrate on the station, and again you see Thomas. This time again he's much younger looking. Still has color on his hair, and some of the golden trims are going a little bit fading from his noble clothes. and you can see him. He's walking past a wall of those cryobots again, and he notices a like green light coming up. He just walks to the green light like all excited. Maybe he's thinking that, hey, somebody's waking up. Maybe I will have someone to talk to now. And he walks there, and what he sees is actually just when V came out, he was like full grown and already ready to fight, like a true soldier from the beginning. Now he goes to the pod, and there is only just a baby there. It's
On the pod in which V came out.
No.
no,
Completely
you-
different pod.
Okay.
there's like a baby there, and you can see the
What color is his skin?
Human?
What gender?
Go with perception.
Oh,
Both of us.
yeah. No, I got
Perception.
6. Wait, let me find out.
How much
I
in
think
total
it's
did you get?
just 6.
Yeah, mine's just 6.
Okay.
Like me.
So I mean it's plus
Yeah.
10, 27.
Yeah, come
Okay.
on. Gender, color of skin.
I'm not really prepared this information.
Color of the eyes, everything. I want to know if it's got a pee. I want to know if it's got a, you know what. All right,
What
tell
you
me
can see
everything.
is like the little hole he's looking from is kind of, iced still, but you can see that the color is not a pinkish like humans, a little more faded color. And
So what would you call that color if you had to pick one?
I'm not going to pick one.
That's not fair. We got 27 for perception.
You can see that the ears are not human.
Should
but
be our
it is
combined
humanoid.
What
perception.
shape are the ears?
Little pointy.
Oh, they're a little
Oh.
pointy, and he
Hmm.
might. If I was to put grey out there, would that be the color of his skin by any chance?
You can't really tell it because the ice is still warping the colors.
But what
from the
color are his
inside.
eyes? Oh, is it a male or female?
He's sleeping still, so you cannot see his eyes.
Is it?
Wake
Is
the
it
fucking
male?
baby up!
It's a male baby or a female
Yeah,
baby?
it's a male
You
baby
can't
with
really see
ears.
it because it's like
We
the
can't
head
see
is
if it's
a male
head is on the closer side, and
The rest not.
yeah, like you can see
I'll
the
help you.
head and like shoulders and.
I know where you're going, Sora, but we cannot be sure. There's many.
Yeah, but we got 27. We should be a bit more sure.
You
27
this
plus
time-
6, let's be honest.
This time
Should be able to see if it has a little
pod
dangly
is
bit
not
between its
opening.
legs or not.
Wait. Pod is not opening?
Yeah, it doesn't open. It actually just shoots out
Huh?
out of the station.
Oh, the pod just shoots out of the station. We don't
Yeah.
see, but we see a little pale baby with pointy ears.
Yes.
Shooting
Shoot
out
out
of
the
the station.
Yeah.
Okay.
At the same
With
time,
Krypton style?
you can see a pod nearby. The gnome walks to it. You don't have to throw another perception. You can see another baby in a pod with a green light.
Okay.
This time,
What color?
This time more of a pinkish.
Oh, okay. Pink babies, meh.
And again with a little pointy ears. And
So
the same
same
happens.
species.
And the same
No.
thing happens. It shoots out like
This baby had more color.
2 elvish type of characters.
So
Babies
half
are,
elf, half something else.
or maybe not
Yeah.
even half.
Yeah, or maybe not even half. Yeah.
So, elvish looking
different-
babbies, one
Same age,
kind
left,
of color.
ejected from the station at the same time. Could it be that one of them is trying to get back? I'm now building this portal shape thing.
Okay.
It's a
We
far-fetched
can't
idea.
assume. We can't assume
It-
it's him or not.
Yeah, but there's two.
But yeah,
So maybe there's a second person for us to come across with, assuming that is related, everything in
Yep.
this.
Assuming that we don't find out who the other pinkish kind of baby is with.
Very
is.
suspicious, because I never expected that the space station that we saw that would actually be ejecting babies rather than just building creatures and converting them into weapons, basically.
I didn't think it was a conversion. The conversion was made after once failed. So they were
they're
basically
just recycling.
recycling. Yeah.
So it was not the main point of the station to create such weapons.
No. Think about how much work. If you was to make why would you need to feed them? Why would you need to grow them?
I mean, if you're trying to
if you were
populate
going
a
to-
universe, why would you do it like this? I mean, the species already exist, so I find it weird, especially in our universe.
What we know from V is that he's better. He's not us. He's better than us.
Yeah.
So he's an enhanced version of his own species.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
the better
now,
the species.
Now you go back to the time when you when Thomas was still barely having his eyesight, and last time you felt the attack coming towards him, and this time just Sora, throw me a perception.
Why me? Because he knows I got shit perception. That's why.
But you have the eye.
Okay. I got 11. 11.
Yeah. So this time, when the attack happens, and now you have been with your eye for a few days.
I'd say a week. It's 2 weeks. I'm healthy.
Yeah, you did swap your eye before the ship was refurbished, so you have been with it for a week or week and a half.
Yeah.
So
Sora's got this eye.
So this time you see there is streams of mana penetrating him, and when the mana goes inside him, it concentrates on the eyes. And after that,
do I see where it originated from?
No, it just comes from all around the room.
Okay.
It looks a bit like the station itself is attacking him or putting mana inside him.
Okay.
And while you're concentrating on him, you can see that the mana color in his eyes is now different than the color of his mana on the body otherwise.
Okay, so these eyes are not necessarily connected to his same flow of mana, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to try to discern something else from this?
So we can't see, it's out of frame where he got attacked from. Okay. Considering I've had my eye the entire time, have I been able to discern the males or the babies' manners?
No, it's more like a species have the same kind of mana.
Okay, alright. So am I able to discern if that grey man and that baby I saw that you didn't tell me the colour of had the same colour or not?
That's something you didn't concentrate at that moment, but also
okay,
you didn't know at that
very
moment.
much concentrating on the fucking baby. I had so many questions. I was very much
let
with the puppy.
If I could come up with something for you to throw for that.
Just don't look at my lowest score. That's not fair.
Not that. You don't have life science.
No, I don't
I
have
do.
life science.
Actually, you can throw for mysticism. That's something that could go with it, I think.
What's my
So,
mysticism?
so
I have
basically,
4, so
Yeah.
so
am I
so
allowed
basically,
4?
what I'm figuring out now is Hak'ur is actually the best character from the group to receive the eye because of mysticism, perception, life science.
Oh no! He's just trying to find something. Yeah, I already asked the right questions to the
Yes.
GM. He's just trying to figure out a way to not give me the answers I want.
No,
That's what
I'm
he's
figuring
doing right
out
now.
how to discern how much you would be able to know.
Oh,
What
okay.
skill would
See.
be the one?
All right. So,
Since your eye is magical, so I would go with mysticism.
but then wouldn't it be based upon my charisma score, just from being able to disconcern magic or whatever?
Isn't charisma something else like
No,
interaction?
I use all spells and all I do is through
yeah,
charisma
but
rather than
mysticism is for
intelligence.
seeing magical stuff.
Yeah. Okay, so
I'm
that's
going with
wisdom.
mysticism.
I still have 4.
Yeah,
I have a
yeah,
4
you have one
bonus.
rank in it, so
Yeah,
it's your
I
classic
have a
skill.
4. Are we going with it? All right.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I rolled 13 plus 4, so 17.
Okay. So you can, from what you have seen from Hak'ur, the mana from him, it's kind of the same, but a little bit in a darker side of the spectrum. Like if Hak'ur had like let's say bluish, like his would be like ocean blue or something like that.
Okay. So wait, if Hakkur's pale blue, the
Yeah.
thing that I'm seeing, are we? Is this
It's more
the
like
pale
darker
blue? Is this for the baby or
Yeah,
the
the
man?
baby.
The baby. So you're not telling me what the
No,
man's manner looks like at all,
no.
even though I've seen him a few
No,
times.
he has like his shield up basically,
Oh,
as
okay,
you
so no manner.
felt in
Okay,
that.
so deep blue.
So wait, are
What about the other baby? Do I
are we
talk to
actually
That's a
male
lighter
baby?
blue.
associating?
That was lighter blue.
Okay,
So
all right.
so one baby was lighter blue, the other baby was darker blue.
Yeah, and Hakkur's manner
And
is
it's
light blue as well.
Yeah.
Okay, understood.
oh, okay, that got messed up for me now. Now I have questions. I have questions, but I'm still not comfortable with having this type of
Yeah.
thing with
And
Sora
this is
around.
this is
Oh,
something.
it's almost as if Sora saw
This
something
is something
coming.
that Hak'ur didn't really see. It was only even
Yeah.
if Hak'ur felt the attack on the gnome and the things, but only like Sora could see the actual mana going. Hak'ur
Yes,
didn't
but
see the
aren't we
manas.
connected?
Yeah,
But
you are
aren't we
connected,
connecting
but
our minds?
yeah, you're
But to
connecting
be
your
fully
minds, but
connected, yeah, we still
it's
have
not
remember
complete.
blocks. Yeah, we
Okay,
still
so
have
You see the
personal blocks.
same attack, but
okay.
the other one
Is
only
Sora
sees the
sharing
mana.
this information with me out of her own will because I cannot know that she saw
Yeah,
this.
you can't, but there's me thinking, do I share it with you? Because, okay, yeah, why not? Because we're here. I'm
I
gonna
was going
share.
to ask. Yeah, I was going
So,
to ask Sora if something.
Well, you
had
can in the meditation like share the image to Hak'ur.
all right, let me just do a teeny bit of roleplay. Hacker,
Mm,
I want to share something with you, but it means probably sharing stuff. I don't know how far, but it's just something I picked up on that I found interesting, and
what is it?
I can now see mana because of the fact I have had this eye for a bit of time. You saw what I saw, the attack. I can now disconcern people's mana based on their race. I don't know how far it can go. Maybe I can train myself better. But there's the 2 babies we saw. One has the same color mana as you, and one has
Really?
darker mana.
What do you mean by darker mana?
I mean, darker than yours and the other babies.
But then not like mine. So, or do you mean there's something
There was
else?
2 babies. One's darker, one looks like yours.
So
Color-wise. It's something
So
only
you
with
see,
species right now.
so
So
you see the mana in different colors,
yes, yeah,
and then the color was the same as mine, with a different tone in one baby and an equal tone in the other
yes.
baby.
From what I believe, yes.
So while you're
I will share with you one information.
Okay.
I do not know where I come from entirely.
Okay.
So this is
then-
relevant for me, but please
yeah,
keep the
this
information
is
very personal.
yeah, of course.
See it as a thank you of sharing that information with me.
Yes, I am very. How can I say this? I don't trust people, so I ask questions and try to find links where there isn't,
I
but
appreciate
is at
your
the same
honesty.
time.
I
So
appreciate your honesty, and therefore I shared some of mine.
okay, well, I
do-
hope that we can maybe forward this in further sessions, maybe to help out if
Ye-
we could.
I was
So-
going to ask you if you wanted to investigate something about your past or something about that you might not remember from your past, because this is
just a
something I'm
question.
also searching.
You're doing
Mhm.
this in your mind. Still
Yes.
meditating.
Yeah, we're doing it in our mind. Sorry,
Yeah.
Yes,
no one
yeah.
else can hear us. We're
So
just
while you're
this is
while you're
pictures
doing
in our
the
mind.
while you're doing the talking,
Talking in our minds, yes,
yeah.
Yeah,
thoughts.
While you're doing that, Sora sees like
our mind palace.
even though the gnome is not looking at you, you see like two bright orange eyes just
Yeah.
flash. Like, and you
Do I
feel
see
that
this?
no, again, this is just a mana, and it's like you can feel it. You don't hear any voice, but you can feel it like saying, "This is not something for you right now," and pushes you away from the station.
Fuck that guy. Do I disconcern the voice, female, male?
It's not a voice. It's more like a feeling. Like it gives you a feeling like, yeah, like you shouldn't be here yet.
Ugh. Okay, all right.
It's the same color as the eyes were once they got once the Thomas got attacked.
Yeah.
So basically, it's the eyes telling you that you shouldn't be there yet.
So, wait, the eye I've just put in myself has a mind of its own. Fuck, I'm living with a parasite.
What just happened?
Um,
Speak with her.
Yeah, I was pushed away, and a weird dreading feeling like I wasn't meant to be there.
Okay.
Yet.
We're talking, by the way. We are
Yeah,
actually talking
yeah,
because
yeah.
the link was broken.
Yeah, like I wasn't meant to be there yet. But
by
it
who?
was the eye. How can
Your
I explain?
eye, the
It
one
was
that you're using.
yeah. Like
We need to understand better the origin of this eye.
it's painful. It's
Yeah.
hard. It's almost as if it's coexisting with me
I have
rather
a
than being used by me.
I have a question for you. Does every person that you look at have always a different color from everybody else that you looked at, or are there people that will share the same color and tone in between, even though they are different people?
What
From your
I can't-
experience during this
from my experience
week,
right now,
from your week of being able to see mana flows in different people, have you ever come
some
across
people are
being equal?
harder to see than others. Some people I can't see at all, as if they know that this eye works this way or that mana is being possibly seen. But I
From the people?
noticed
Okay, go on. Sorry.
that species share a same color, but I don't know if there's much deviation between
People
the
of the same
species. Yeah, but
okay. So it's
Hak'ur,
not like
are you
the
fully
finger print.
elf?
No, I am not fully elf.
Then
I'm half elf.
From what I
like the other.
can depict from that, your color would be unique, even among the elf species and the other side of your species as well.
You're awake now?
Yeah.
I mean, not
Yeah,
in
we're talking.
meditation.
Yeah.
No,
Uh,
because it got
Go
broken when the
for
eyes showed up.
Sora,
But we
roll
were
me a perception
Come
and
on again.
mysticism. Both.
A mysticism or which one? Mysticism
Both.
or perception?
Both.
Okay, first one we'll go with
Uh,
mysticism.
nothing for me to roll.
No, that's
Nothing
a
for me
10.
to roll.
And
No,
no, 11.
that was, I think it's 4 plus 4.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
11.
11. And perception, 12.
12. Okay. So while you're now focusing on, since you were talking about if you have
But we're
different
talking
Yeah,
colors.
in low
because you
volume,
said
by the way.
each
By the way.
species
Yeah.
has the same color, but I noticed that Hak'ur isn't fully elf, so his color would be unique even
Yeah.
among his species.
Like you can
Yeah.
clearly see that like there are 2 different colors going through Hak'ur.
Mm-hmm.
But
Um,
there is like a teeny tiny bit that's you can't really say if it's another color or what it is, but it's something that is throwing you off inside
okay.
Hakur's
Can
manner.
I relate? Yeah, I'm gonna relate this to him. Wait, before I ask, you know that little baby, how much are you gonna give me information basically? Like, just tell me if I should stop asking questions now. Like, because that little baby we
As the
saw
baby,
doesn't
you
make
didn't
sense.
see really much. Like
Okay, alright.
you saw the mana flowing, but it was in such a tiny area that you
Tiny,
saw it, so you didn't really.
but it did kind of look like hackers, right? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying it.
No.
For you at that moment, it looked like a single color.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. I get.
Because it was just
Okay.
a baby, so maybe there is mutations after.
Yeah. But I don't know if hacker, like, your colors are different. There's 2.
You talking to me now?
You know how? Yeah. As I
Okay.
was saying, that there's 2. Like, you're not fully elf, and you're not fully whatever else you are. But there's something else that I wouldn't say see. I would say it's almost pushing to not be seen, but there's something else there that
Third color?
maybe, but it's different. It, like, I can hardly tell you that this eye is still very new to me, and I can see 2 distinct colors, like 2 intermingling colors, but there's another, I think. And again, with that baby, I don't know much else. I don't know.
Can we meditate in such a way that if I'm holding hands and we focus, that I'm able to see through her eyes?
Can we distinctly make canon now what colors he is, so it maybe helps us out a bit more?
Can I see myself through her eyes, like almost like a camera, if you will, if we are meditating together?
Not yet. Okay, but can you tell me the 2 colors so we can keep that as canon? Pale blue.
Pale blue, and what would I say? Let's
If
say
he's a star shape,
I showed right.
Pale blue
and pale green.
So 2 kind of really light colors.
Yeah.
So pale blue and pale green.
Pale green mana flowing in.
And then we don't know the color of the third.
Yeah,
I wrote this on the features.
It feels like it's trying to actively hide from you, basically.
Yeah. So you see how
you feel like there is something, but it's actively trying to hide from you.
As I was saying before, Hacker, sometimes people can hide their mana, like the guy in the ship. The guy, the pale guy. I can't see his mana. So there's something with you also. There's two, but there's a third that I don't see. It's like avoiding me. It knows or something. I can't explain it. It's like being part of something, but it also has a mind of its own, if it makes sense. The eye is very, very difficult to deal with.
Okay.
But it's something that I guess I'm used to, being me.
Okay. Is there anything? I thank you for this information. It intrigues me and it brings me information on things that I actually am investigating on the side.
But I can tell you that the manner of these eyes is orange.
Orange. Have you ever
Yes.
seen anybody with orange?
Just that
No.
gnome with the
Yeah,
eyes.
only the eyes.
Only the
the
eyes. And
That's
that
orange.
I kind of saw when I was being pushed away was that smash of color of orange before
think
not seeing
so?
anything there.
Do you think it is the eyes that are denying you to see more?
Like I said, I genuinely think that I'm not.
Because I am not trying to hide or control my
I'm not
mind,
saying you are. I'm not saying you are. I'm saying that sometimes I can see it, sometimes I can't, but there is something there that doesn't want to be seen. And I
Or
guess
it
I
is being
trust
blocked,
you because
or it is
you've
being
seen
blocked
me.
from being seen by
Yeah.
your eyes. Because otherwise that would assume that there's some kind of parasite mana inside of me.
No, I would say the eye is probably more parasitic than your mana. I don't know, but maybe if I was to distinctly say, like I said, the colors are associated to species, from what I know.
And
Do
from the other
you-
half-elves, do you also see the same tones as me, or color similarities? Or
Like I
just
said, those two babies had two completely different mana colors. They were blue, but one was darker, one was pale.
And the pale one
And
is similar to me.
yeah, you said that you didn't know your background, so maybe you are more than just two separate races.
I do not know what it means, but I will.
Just saying from my perspective,
I will
there's
try to
probably more there than just what's on the surface. And all we can tell is from this session, Hak'ur, we've got a guy who likes to collect bodies. He's trying to build something, and we're going to see him again from what you said. And that
probably
there's-
in a planet located, some planet located near a star.
Wait, am I able to
On
see
the
my
other
own
ring.
mana?
If you look at your hands, perhaps.
Can I look in a mirror and see my mana?
No voice from you. He rolled his eyes. I think he's having issues. Okay.
Okay. Am I not able to see my own mana? Because I know the eye's orange. Am I able to disconcern?
I think he's
talking. Yeah.
It was
Okay.
So you're not going to try again, or you?
Yeah, we can. We just need to talk. First, can I see my own mana?
No. You have to directly see it. So.
Oh, this is
yeah,
so
over her
unfair.
hands.
Yeah, can I not
you
look
can
at my
already
own
see
hands?
it from your hands.
I can't see. Can I see my whole? Can I just inspect myself, please? What's my mana?
Yeah.
Color. So I know what the Shinta mana is.
At least your limbs, you should be able to see yourself. You know, like
Yeah.
the lower
Hopefully,
half
yeah,
of-
you go.
But not like from a mirror. You cannot see it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So what color
can
are
I-
you, Sora?
Can I tell what color am I?
You're like dark green.
Oh. Yay.
Unrelated.
Don't agree.
Yeah.
Bloody hell, how?
Okay. If you, Sora, can I ask you if you ever see any similarity of mana colors to me from somebody else? Do let
Yes,
me know.
please remind me about that. I may forget because I did just implant an eye. Do you know what I mean? So Hak'ur, if you need to tell me, hey, look in that direction, please do, because I have a lot to deal with, and I've just stuck an eye in, and sometimes I'm gonna forget that it's not actually my eye. Sorry, this is news to me. I normally put the like. I thought I get sorry. Let me calm down. So I just found out that the eye has a mind of its own, technically. But this will help us, and I know it will help us.
For us and for me as well, maybe.
So this is a good thing. I just need to remember that as I hope it will continue
Those
to
two,
be a good thing.
actually, those two spectrums, not just mine, but the other one as well, because we could have the person that coming across with us without expecting that we would recognize their mana spectrum. So, also in relation to what we saw, let's investigate a little bit more before we share it with the others. I would say, especially the part of me having a similar
Hak'ur,
color
I
to
genuinely think that most of the other guys probably don't really mind if we don't tell them. Just saying, as somebody who's able to see the perspective of others to blend in, I can tell you that the others are definitely gonna probably. The only person we should really keep maybe in the loop is V, because this is his life.
We can share information about him, of course.
Yeah.
What I
But the
asked
rest,
for,
I would
the
genuinely
baby part, I
probably
would
keep
like
it
out.
to ourselves for until a situation arises where we have to share. I think in this case it would be ideal to keep to ourselves.
It could get in the way of our capacity to meditate in the future if we share this information already. So I would like to stick to the group and investigate on these babies in the future.
Yeah. So
do you have? Let's stop now because I'm a bit exhausted in my mind. I'm still not used to do such long meditations, and we have been blocked, and that gave me a bit of a headache. But let me recover, and let's do another meditation in the future for follow up on this.
Okay.
Also think for yourself if there are things from your own past or future that you want to meditate together with me.
Before you go, maybe we should test this eye one more time, because we were brought to that dimension. But why? And hearing you say that it could affect our capacity to do things in the future, I'm worried that it might.
My
if
concern
we
about
were
that,
to.
what I meant by that is to be clear. If for some reason we would create distrust from the others in relation to this information that you give, which would be an assumption if it is related with me or not, or the other guy. But even if that creating that seed of doubt would push me away from being in the group, this would be blocking us from working together on investigating this if I'm no longer around in the same ship as you.
Oh.
Therefore, I would suggest that the baby parts that we keep it for ourselves.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I just want to make sure that maybe warping into another awkward situation as to why I was able to connect, maybe, to that. That's the only thing I'm kind of dubious about as to why
We could
I
focus
kind of
on.
connected
foc-
and then we ended up jumping there in the first place.
w- we could try something, but I would have some caution with it, which is trying to understand what triggered you to make that warping.
Mm.
But the danger of that is we could end up triggering it again.
Yeah, but if you know, if you understand that we don't know what happened in the first place, so therefore
Okay, we
it
need
could
to move
happen
on.
again. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
It
Is
could
it
end
seems,
up
please?
happening again.
Okay. Let's sleep about it and then we talk again tomorrow about it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you for your help, Sora.
Okay, and now Sora and Hak'ur go to back to their own sleeping quarters.
Yeah,
Not quarters, just
yeah.
their beds.
I go to the medic bay or whatever we have, and I try to get something for my headache from this.
Yeah. So we're seeing again tomorrow, around the same time. So until then.
Thank you.
Bye.